Good afternoon. This is Colin Waters here again. You know what? I just want to let you know I did some writing in my notebook today. You should be doing that if you're a business owner also. My notes today, I wrote down, you know what? I thought I was doing good last year. I may have mentioned this before in a previous or another video, but as a business owner, you got to pay taxes. You don't get away from taxes. And I thought I was doing good with all my write-offs and all that stuff, but you know what I forgot about? I forgot about this thing called Social Security and Medicare and all that other stuff that companies pay half of when you're an employee. Now, you get a portion of it taken out, like let's say it's 14%, right? So your company would pay 7% and you would pay 7%, which is the 14% that the federal government requires that goes into Social Security and Medicaid and Medicare and all the other stuff. All the medical things for, when you get older and you retire, if you ever do. Anyway, I didn't stop to think about that. And so I owed like $4,000. I was like, what? I drove 70,000 miles last year, 62.5 cents per mile. I've got, I do donations and I do, I have food and wear and tear and oil changes and all that stuff, which are tax write-offs. But you know what? It didn't add up to $4,000. It added up to about $3,000. And I owe the government almost $2,000 right now, which kind of sucks, to tell you the truth. But I just wanted to let you know, the reason why I'm doing this video is that you're a business owner and you need to set money aside for taxes. You're either going to pay them or you're going to get them back. But if you don't pay them, there's nothing to get back. So quarterly, however you want to do it. If you're a sole proprietor, if you're an LLC and you have one or two or three other people driving for you, do you have a W-2 for them or are you doing them as a 1099? Either way, you have a responsibility to turn in and pay taxes. Better to pay them a little bit every month than a whole lot at the end of the year. So in my journal, I was talking about how as a business owner, you have to do what's uncomfortable. Nobody likes doing the books. Nobody likes recording activities and recording mileage and all these things you need to do. Now, there are apps out there. There is QuickBooks and there's another one out there, I forget. I'm not getting paid by any of these companies if you choose to use them. I'm just telling you, there's a lot of applications and apps and tools out there for you to use as a business owner to calculate what you need to pay. If you can pay a little bit more, that's great. Now, at the end of the year, you're still going to have all those write-offs. You're still going to have your donations. You're still going to have those things that you can use to reduce the taxes you owe and possibly get your money back from paying it quarterly or putting it into a bank account, a tax account. Okay? And I highly recommend that because I'm learning the hard way this year. I thought I had it together. I thought I knew what I was doing. I was even telling people to do what I didn't do. And that is put a little money aside every week, every month, every quarter, however you want to do it. Normally smaller bites are easier than big bites. If you're making $1,000 a week, you should probably be putting $180 aside every week to cover your taxes and anything else. Well, that's going to add up. So you're looking at 500 and about $700 a month. It's easier to put away $150, $180 every week than $700 all at once. $700 is a chunk of money that you could do something with. You're not going to want to put that in a bank account. Now, you want to break down your 180? Do it daily. Set a little account aside, put in $10, put in $15, put in $20. That's a whole lot easier than 180. 180 is a whole lot easier than 700. 700 is a whole lot easier than $2,200 every quarter. You got to look at it that way. Little bites are better than big bites. Anyway, this video is all about you being a business owner. Do what's uncomfortable so you can enjoy what is comfortable. It's uncomfortable to do the book work. It's uncomfortable to give money to an entity you don't trust and you don't see. But if you don't, they will come get you. They will get their money. They will make your life miserable. You think you're uncomfortable now? Wait till they show up and they take your car, they take your house, depending on the amount that you owe, right? They start attaching your bank account. And it's getting easier and easier for the government to do that now. They're tracking Venmo, they're tracking Square, they're tracking all these apps that you can get gig work payments from. And these companies have to send their information into the federal government for tax purposes. They are getting better and better at knowing what you do, what you make, and what you owe them. Whether you want them or not, that doesn't matter. They're there, and the law's there. So this is my short video. You're a business owner. Be uncomfortable in order to be comfortable. That's my word for you today. Take it easy. Hang in there. Don't let them get you down. You still own your business. You still live in a free country, and you still have the ability to be your own boss. Be that way. Stay that way. You got this. Calm Waters Living is all about preparation and taking care of the uncomfortable while you're comfortable. Have a great day.